Hey, welcome to Charlotte. My name's Chuck. I am the king of the Queen City, Charlotte, North Carolina, where everyone is treated with Southern hospitality. Here, let me get that bag for you. Here, I want you to ride up front with me where you can see Charlotte from my perspective. Not only am I your ride to the conference, certifiable. That's a tour guide, I mean. Before I take you to the conference, I want to show you all the great food and attractions in and around Charlotte. Also, you should know there are plenty of ways to get around Charlotte besides riding in a cab. There's a great bus system, and there's the train, and even a trolley to take you around town. Okay, we're going to start across town. You a NASCAR fan? Even if you're not, you're going to be impressed with the size of the track. I'll show it to you. I got a buddy there waiting to let us in. Well, it's North Carolina's very own Commissioner of Motor Vehicles, Mike Robertson.
Hey, Chuck. Good to see you. You got some newcomers with you. Welcome to Charlotte and to NASCAR. Hey, Chuck, you know this car run almost 200 miles an hour? Are you here for the rematch?
Maybe next time, Commissioner. Thanks for letting us in. I would have beat him, though.
I'd have beat him anyway.
Okay, I just got to make one quick pit stop. Literally. Remember, the track is just 25 minutes from your hotel. You can come and take part in the NASCAR racing experience. You may get a chance to actually drive a NASCAR race car. Thanks, guys. While we're out this way, you should see one of the biggest shopping venues in the state, Concord Mills. You can find just about anything here. It's an eclectic mix of stores and restaurants. They have a Bass Pro Shop if you're looking for camouflage or fishing gear. You know what? Every so often, I get a day off. I'd like to show you what I like to do to relax when I'm not driving. I like to do the other kind of driving. You know, North Carolina hosts some premier golf courses. You've probably heard of Pinehurst. And Charlotte has some pretty great courses of its own. Rocky River, Burkdale, Highland Creek, the Tradition, the Waterford. Oh, I could go on and on. Whoa! I got all of that one. I spend more time in the woods than a Boy Scout troop. Well, listen, we've got things to see and places to go. We better get going. While we're talking about sports, Charlotte has a AAA baseball club, the Charlotte Knights. They're the farm team for the Chicago White Sox. If you enjoy fantastic hot dogs and you're a fan of baseball, this is the place for you. The likes of Manny Ramirez, John Garland, and Jim Thorne honed their skills with this lean, mean team and went on to big accomplishments in the majors. There's lots to see and do in Charlotte. There's the Wells Fargo Cultural Campus, for example. The campus is home to the Mint Museum of Craft and Design, the Harvey B. Gantt Center for African American Arts and Culture, the Knight Theater, the Duke Energy Center, where you can catch some shows, and the Beckler Museum of Modern Art. They're all within a few blocks of each other. Well, check it out. The Charlotte Museum of History is right over here. It's the story of Charlotte in historical documents, publications, photographs, postcards, genealogies. More than 3,000 collections of items are displayed here. Speaking of history, here's a pop quiz for you. What state was first in flight? North Carolina. If your schedule's up in the air, you're going to want to check out the Aviation Museum. Two wrongs don't make a right, but two rights did make the first airplane, and they brought it to Kitty Hawk, North Carolina for their inaugural flight. Just one of the many things you'll learn at this museum. You do not want to forget the souvenirs for friends and family when you head back home. 2 upscale shopping centers you may want to check out: Phillips Place and South Park Mall. You can get a UNC stuffed animal there. No? Oh, you're a Duke fan then. Well, either way, Phillips Place, very classic, and South Park Mall, 1 million square feet with 175 stores and restaurants to choose from, so I'm sure you'll get the perfect gift for everyone you have in mind.
Have you ever heard of the Carolina Cobra? The Cobra is a 125-foot tall serpent you can ride, if you dare. It's one of the major attractions in Carowinds Amusement Park, just 20 minutes south of Charlotte and right on the North and South Carolina state line. They have a lazy river there, my favorite. I bet you wouldn't have guessed that about me, seeing how hard I work, but you can get on that river and float right through 2 states.
We're in the Uptown District right now. You know, I told you about the Carolina Cobra, but I ain't told you about the other Charlotte wildlife. I know you've heard about the Carolina Panthers. That's the stadium right there. No games right now during the off season, but you can stop by and they'll still give you a great tour. You know that stadium? State of the art. Seats just under 74,000 people, open air and real grass. Speaking of open air, you know, it can get pretty warm in North Carolina in June. So if you're looking for an activity that's fun and refreshing, you should check out the U.S. National Whitewater Center. It's just a short ride. Then you can raft or kayak down some whitewater rapids. Very good exercise and very intense. If you don't care for the water, they have other things to do. Oh, they have a zip line. You can glide along on a cable over everybody's head like you're flying. They have rock climbing, or if you'd like to stay grounded, they have biking and other activities there too. You should check it out.
Have you ever wanted to be in a movie? Well, the IMAX Dome is about as close as you're going to get without being an actor.
This IMAX movie theater has a virtual 360-degree screen. It's like you're actually in the movie. The IMAX Theater is part of Discovery Place, a great place to visit with the family. It's a nature and science museum. You can learn about things like matter, aquatic life, all things natural and scientific. Another great place for the family is Imaginon. It's a children's library and a professional children's theater. If you want a fun night out, no kids allowed, you can go to the Epicenter. Yes, it's as incredible as it sounds. They have a little bit of everything in there. More shops, and Strike City. It's a state-of-the-art bowling alley, and a bar with dueling pianos called Howl at the Moon. They duel all night long, and who's the winner in the end? That's right, you are.
Well, here we are, the Westin. I sure hope you had a great time. And let me know what you decide. I'll give you a ride there. We can hang out again. You know, I may even come to the conference and point you in the right direction to discover Charlotte. There's someone here that would like to have a word with you.